Hi, Assalamualaikum. This is our team project video and this is team FlyHaWk. The first member is the lead programming, which is Fong, and the second is the lead graphic designer, which is HAIKAL bin JAMALUDIN, and the third member is the lead report writing, which is FATINI bin POGI.
Assalamualaikum and good day. I am FATINI and I will present a slide on code flow for direct calculation. I will try to simplify the flow of the code project that we work on in team. For the first slide, we actually use 3 steps to solve the code problem for direct calculation. The first one is data from the user input. Second one is equation, and lastly display results. The first slide shows a list of code for the user to insert the known data that we get from the problem that we want to solve it. This data known as input parameter, where A for the V1 velocity 1, B for the US, which is velocity for the shock wave, C for pressure 1, and D for temperature 1. We can directly insert the data into this code. For this slide, we can see all important calculations that we want to use are in this part. All constant values such as K and R also is listed in this part. The parameter that we inserted before in A, B, and C, A, B, C, and D will be used in this equation to get V1 prime, V2 prime, V2, T2, M1, M1 prime, M2, M2 prime, and P2. These are the important parameters that we need to know whether is there any sign of changes in air properties after the air flow across the shock wave. The result will be displayed in terms of E, F, G, H, I, J, K for each of parameters that have been calculated before. These are the simplest code to analyze the moving shock wave.
Everyone, I am Fong. I will explain about the code flow for iterative calculation. For the first part, get input from the user, and the second part, equations used. The code is similar to direct calculation method. The main difference starts from the third part, which is loop the calculations. We use the while loop function to iterate the calculation. The loop will continue as long as the condition right beside it is fulfilled. I will explain about the condition later. For the fourth part is shock velocity US replacement. The equation below is used to renew the value of US in every iteration by itself, so that user don't have to enter their guess of US in every iteration. This is for user easier to use. The fifth part is condition to continue the loop. We introduce an equation and assign it to a variable called diff, which is the absolute percentage difference between V2G and B. V2G stands for V2 calculated and B stands for V2 input from the user. So as long as diff is larger than 0.1%, the while loop will continue to iterate calculation. The iteration will stop when diff drops below 0.1% so that the accuracy of the result can be preserved. Lastly, the result will be displayed through the GUI. The GUI part will be presented by HAIKAL. Okay, thanks.
Assalamualaikum, my name is HAIKAL. I will show you how to run the GUI for our team project. You are given several MATLAB files, but you just need to open one file, which is the FlyHaWk.m. The reason for those extra files is because it has three separate GUI which link together using the callback function. Firstly, run the FlyHaWk.m file. An application or the GUI will open up and you can choose which calculation need to be done. If you click directive, for example, it will open up a new GUI and then you need to enter your values in the space given. Then just simply click calculate. It will calculate using the equation mentioned by FATINI. Same goes to the iterative. Simply just enter the value and click calculate. It will continue to calculate using the code mentioned by Fong until a message pops up and says correct. And lastly, you can reuse this GUI without need to rerun the code. That is all from us. Thank you.